This is a 2013 Arctic Cat M11 Turbo. Gonna do an oil change. First step, drain the engine. To do that, underneath there's a little panel here. There's two T20 Torx, and then you can see the 14mm nut for their engine reservoir. Step 2. After you drain that and put the plug back in, jack up the front end a little bit. We actually need to drain this reservoir here, which is the oil reservoir. To do that, there's a nut up underneath. Unfortunately, there's no hole underneath it to actually even drain the oil. I can't believe it. There's an engineering flaw there, I think. The way to do it is to actually make like a little cardboard boot or a shoe, if you will. I just took actually a carbide wrapper that I was done with and kind of made like a little scoop so that the oil falls into that and then drains downhill from gravity right into my oil pan. It's the only clean way to do this. After I do that, I'll put the nut back in. I'm still draining it right now. Then you gotta change the oil filter. It is a 4-stroke. You actually have to pull the hood off. You pull the intercooler off it sits in these rubber grommets. You don't need any, basically a flathead, and you just pry it off. And we'll separate it. And then through, I think there's like a fitting on here that holds it onto there. Takes a flathead or a 7mm socket, and then you can swap out that oil filter. The way to cleanly do that is to remove the access panel again from underneath. There's a bunch of T20 Torx. It looks like this triangle aluminum plate will come off, and then we can drop it off right there directly into our oil pan. Put a new filter in, fill it with oil. The place to fill it is on top of the reservoir here. It's a cap, so you'll need some type of funnel to get it in there clean. Make sure you got some rags with you. If you have any questions, I guess you can leave a message or a comment. Thanks.